Welcome back to Justice for All. You did save already, so let's just go.
Okay. Hopefully they found Gumshoe.
Good luck, Franny.
Foolish fool. Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready. Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
What the
I'm guessing the results were not good.
I'm guessing that, but I'm also thinking the situation. You know, with Maya
Oh,
and Gumshoe's accident.
Also, he had to phone Franziska. She's probably like, I will whip you to shreds when I see you in person again, Edgeworth. Sorry, Miles Edgeworth. I never call someone by their singular name.
I can understand the defense acting like this. However, why do you also seem distraught, Mr. Edgeworth?
That is... It's not a drama.
What's wrong with Edgeworth?
It looks like something unexpected just happened to him.
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please tell the court the results of the handwriting analysis on Miss Impact's suicide note.
It's always your bloody left one. Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, we have discovered that this suicide note is indeed a forgery.
What? What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This note was not written by Miss Impact herself. It is a fake.
Order! 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 Mr. Edgeworth, would you care to explain what is going on? If this was not written by Miss Impact, then who wrote it?
We would need more time to do a more detailed analysis. However, it appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida.
Of course it is. Mr. Corrida?
Well. It looks like Miss Impact's never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about Angard. However, Your Honor, even though the suicide note is indeed a fake, Mr. Angard could not have known that, and so that fact remains.
Start again, Edgeworth. Try again.
And so that facts remain unchanged. It doesn't make sense.
No,
It should have been so the facts remain
or that
or
fact.
or that fact, yeah. Ugh. Why is it so bad? Like, this is like a re-release of a game that was done ages ago. Why is the English so shit?
I have no idea. Continue.
And so the facts remain unchanged. Acting under the assumption that it was real, he had plotted to possess it.
That does sound very plausible. This theory that Angard had no idea the suicide note was fake. Something seems a little wrong with it. Present evidence.
Yeah.
The defense believes that the theory the prosecution has stated contradicts testimony. If everything the prosecution has proven up to this point is true, then it is impossible for Mr. Angard to not have known it was a fake. The camera?
Yeah, he was spying on him. How would he not have known?
Yeah, it was good. What is this little item called again? A video camera, Your Honor? Well, a very small one, but... Oh, that's right, a camera! Ah, you kids and your fancy toys nowadays.
Oh my days.
Okay, Boomer. Mr.
Mr. F. That is not my name, right? But you can try again.
Mr. Edgeworth, earlier you claimed that Mr. Angard knew of the existence of this note because he was spying on the victim. Isn't that right? If that were true, that means Mr. Angard would have known that the victim had forged the note.
Oh!
So then, the defendant knew this suicide note was a fake. And if that's true, then the situation has suddenly changed in a very dramatic way. Exactly, Your Honor. The prosecution's theory as to what Mr. Engarde's motive for murder was, it has suddenly dissipated into thin air.
But Your Honor, it's not as if Mr. Engarde monitored Mr. Corridor 24 hours a day. Perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. Engarde didn't know of.
Well, right back at you, Mr. Edgeworth. Why didn't you show us some proof that the victim made the forgery at an unknown place? Order, order, order! Mr. Edgeworth, it looks like this time it is you who has dug his own grave.
As I figured.
Huh? As you figured?
As I figured, it came down to this after all.
Great. Mr. Edgeworth, you are not making any sense.
When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen.
So let me guess, you've had some proof.
The question is, what next?
What next?
If the prosecution can't prove Mr. Engarde's motive through the evidence, then we must prove it through another angle.
Well, I agree with you there.
Your Honour, the prosecution would like to call a witness to the stand at this time.
Which one now? Oh, well, that's fine.
However, this witness is a little unusual.
Oh, boy. The fuck are you doing, Edgeworth?
I'm sure we'll find out.
Edgeworth's stuttering? That's not like him at all. Unusual? Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth?
This witness is the one who is perfectly fit to answer once and for all the question of who was it that hired Shelley DeKiller to commit murder?
That's impossible. Who in the... No such person exists who can answer that question with such certainty. Oh.
Who do you think it is?
Who better to answer that than DeKiller himself? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth, who is this witness?
It's
Yes, go on, who is it?
the man himself, Mr. Shelley DeKiller.
Oh, Mr. DeKiller. Wait! Shelley DeKiller! You mean the killer? The assassin.
Yes, Your Honor.
He's coming here, to the witness stand.
Well, yes, in a manner of speaking. I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstance, so I ask for your permission.
Well, Mr. Wright? Yes? Is this alright with you? Do I have a choice here? I can't really do much else to drag this trial out. The defense has no objections, Your Honor. I wonder if it really is alright to do this. You're the judge! You should know!
Very well then, the prosecution calls its witness to the stand.
Edgeworth, is there no other way left to us?
Now then, witness. Your name and your, occupation, please. Oh, right, yeah, I have to get the mic close, otherwise you can't hear me now.
Oh yeah,
Very good, sir. My name is Shelley DeKiller, and I'm a professional assassin. Yes, assassin. I'm so sorry. Anyway, if you would, dear.
I say! What is going on here?
Your Honor?
How can you remain so calm? And what is the meaning of this two-way radio?
Actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now. And it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace its source, Mr. DeKiller will testify to this court.
So this must be what that urgent phone call he got earlier was about. Oh no, this will not do. I cannot allow this in my court. Oh, now you show a spine. First of all, we can't even be sure this is really Mr. DeKiller himself.
Witness, please present some sort of proof you are, in fact, Shelley DeKiller.
I understand. Please wait a second.
I'm so hungry.
Maya! You missed Mia.
Oh, sorry, what did she say? Maya as well? Maya! Oh no! Okay.
A voice! Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this? The defense has no objections to this person. We are satisfied that this man is indeed Shelley DeKiller. Looks like we have run into yet another unexpected turn of events. Well, it doesn't seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances, so...
Now then, witness. There is one thing I would like to confirm before we speak of anything else.
And what would that be?
At the request of a client, you killed Mr. Juan Corridor. Is this correct?
It is as you say. I did indeed kill Mr. Corridor.
Now that we have answered that, let's move on to the name of your client.
Very well.
This is all just a bad dream. Yes, that's it. A bad dream. Shelley DeKiller. What is he going to say? Doesn't matter.
There is something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client.
Mr. DeKiller seems to be a very clever man. I don't want to say he seems to be mocking us.
Well, he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor. Mr. DeKiller is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief.
You mean about this trust between his clients and himself thing? There seems to be a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend.
You mustn't be very trustworthy then.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness? Yes, Your Honor.
There's no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix.
Well,
My client, here we go. No point in doing that. It's like, okay, there's something you must state. Go ahead, state
but
it.
the thing is, that's already been broken.
Then press it. Ask the questions.
The trust between you and your client.
I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome.
And that is why you're testifying in this manner.
This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the DeKiller name so my clients can trust me.
But couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust?
It has never happened before, but if it ever did,
Yes.
that person wouldn't be my client for very long. They would certainly...
That's enough, please, no more.
Very well. It was only a hypothetical anyway.
It's not.
So, I guess there's nothing we can present to that yet.
Well, that for...
Not yet, no. We need to just understand and then he'll tell us who it... So I guess, show me... What else have we got?
What do you mean, what else have we got?
What is his reason?
That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think that this would be very bad for them.
It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of their prescribed role.
Their role?
This person tried to implicate another of the crime in order to save themselves. And this is a trespass that cannot be forgiven.
You... Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty?
To the gentleman who spoke just now, excuse me, but would you care to die?
Ah, no, I didn't say anything. The judge had better watch himself. Press that one, I guess.
Yeah, you can press it.
We understand, so please tell us the name of your client.
I'm afraid I cannot do that. I still have a few things to say before I do.
Let's see them. Ah, that ain't here.
It's no good for your health to be so aggravated. You won't live very long if you let everything bother you.
Somehow, that coming from an assassin makes it less than comforting. Don't really care about all this extra fluff, just tell us the name already.
Patience. Try to calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset. He seems very steadfast and closed, so if you're going to have to work to get him to talk.
I've done that before. I'm not his therapist, you know.
Maybe then we press the second statement again, because he's now revealed that the client did something wrong, and he said that nothing's more important than the trust.
Okay. The trust between you and your client. I'm sorry, but I was wondering about something you just said. You said that your client had already broken the rules.
A person who frames another is the worst kind of human.
And that's why you feel you can betray this person?
I have no trust relation with a client who can't understand their assigned role.
Just my luck. An assassin with a conscience. Who would have figured?
Now then, everyone, do you think you can understand my logic?
This case just keeps getting better and better.
If you can't, then I'm afraid we can't proceed.
Everyone understands your point, I think. Really.
In that case, I believe I am prepared to disclose the information you seek.
You have made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe we are ready.
Excellent. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. Now then, I do believe it's about time I revealed the name of my client, don't you agree?
Press. What is it? I can't bring myself to ask the client's name.
If you can't ask it, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness. What is the name of your client who requested the murder of Mr. Juan Corridor?
That person's name is... Adrian Andrews.
What? Witness? That's not who you told me it was earlier.
Pray tell. Oh, sorry. Pray tell. What are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews.
What?